Now, what
exactly.
was it like to become the president? And have you been in other positions?
Kentucky Pancho, president of Axe Handle Crew, Philly Warlocks. I'm chatting with Staxx.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Kentucky Pancho. Have you seen a lot of bike accidents?
There's been a couple of them recently. Just stupid crap, man. People don't know how to drive. That's what it comes down to. That's the most dangerous thing, man. You ain't got to worry about riding your bike. You got to worry about the people driving around you.
Going out in front of you and things like that, right?
Yeah, stupid crap, man. But luckily, no one's died or anything.
In the last 4 days here, 3 people have died in my town.
Yeah, it's sad, man. I had a high school friend of mine, and he tow truck driver pulled out in front of him and just ended him right there. Lovable guy, man. Like they had a big motorcycle ride for him. He didn't know a stranger. This is a great kid.
It's terrible. So the other night there was two guys racing 12 o'clock at night. They were flying up a main road and they tried to go around this curve. Both of them bit it and both of them died.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't get it. What do you think about Sons of Anarchy having an influence on motorcycle culture?
Oh man, I think it's great, man. No, I don't. I think people watch that crap and they think that's what this whole lifestyle is about, Especially like for my old lady, like she was thinking like, oh, there's gonna be a bunch of hoes running around and all kinds of crap, man. I'm like, dude, it ain't like that, we're just dudes hanging out, listening to Leonard Skinner,
Go get your flannel and your bandana.
But I mean, I think that kind of screwed up, but I think it, in a way, it kind of piqued a lot of people's curiosity into joining something like that more. That those guys, those type of people, they don't fit the, cut the mustard, man. They don't really last too long.
Have you seen people that come around and aren't built for it? Can you walk me through a situation?
Yeah. So people who are not built for this, or you can read it, you can read right through them. They're transparent to me. Because they act like there's something they're not. Like they'll come around and everything, and then they see how serious it is, and then they're like, okay, all right, this is a real deal. I don't have time for this. I got this going on in my life, got that going on in my life. I mean, I always tell people, like, dude, just be yourself, man. Just be yourself. Be honest with yourself. We're not going to take all your time. We're not going to take all your time. Everyone got family. Like I got kids. If you got your kids for the weekend, go spend time with your family. It's when I was in the military, I barely got to see my kid.
So you weren't even there when he was born.
Right. Yeah, I missed a lot of time with him, so I understand that. Go spend time with your family. And we're not a money club either. Like our dues are $20 a month, and that goes straight to jail fund. For guys behind bars that that ain't getting out.
Well, a lot of people don't look out for people that are in prison.
We take care of their families, and we take care of them while they're behind bars. That's why we had to restructure this club, and make it into something better that we kind of drifted away from. Now it's like, hey man, like the club's important. Don't get me wrong, the club's important, but if you got some crap going on at home, go take care of your crap, man, because I can't have you out here thinking about home. Like when you're here, you need to be here. Like your mind can't be somewhere else.
Just like the military stuff, right?
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Now, what was it like to become the president? And have you been in other positions?
I started out as a SAA. I was living more towards the city. Now I'm a little bit further east out here, and I just kind of got voted into it. I didn't really want it, to be honest. We had a meeting, and they're basically like, hey, you're the president out there. Go start growing. I'm like, no. They're like, well, too bad.
Were you shocked?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't. The thing is, I don't look at myself as I try to be a very humble person. So I'm like, I don't look at myself as anything. I look at myself as every other person. Like but maybe that's a good thing, you know. So
Obviously, you have leader qualities, and people want to be around you. So,
well, I mean, like I do a lot of crazy, stupid by myself, and that's what it kind of pisses a lot of people off, you know. Like I'll ride to Pennsylvania by myself, and then I'll get out there, and they'll be like, well, "Where's your sidekick at? You ain't got somebody with you?" I'm like, "No. Do I need anybody with me?" They're like, "Well, what if something were to happen? What if you rolled up on somebody and you're by yourself?" I'm like, "Well, I get down with the best of them, man. Like 10 toes up, 10 toes down, two assholes going round and round, It is what it is, dude. Someone's going to the hospital, some guy's going to getting locked up in a pokey, getting poked, So it's just who I am, but I think it's more I think a lot of people respect that in me too. Like I don't sit on the couch and run a club, I'm out there with my guys. I lead from the front, So
yeah.
And a lot of guys respect that. I think a lot of my guys in my chapter definitely respect it. Can't grow a club from sitting inside, man. You got to get out there. You got to go meet people.
Yeah.
You got to socialize with people.
So, do you guys ride far around the country?
Oh yeah, we'll ride to Florida, ride to Pennsylvania. Yeah, we'll ride all over the place. We're all up and down the East Coast. It's definitely it's grown a lot. All the guys down south, man, they're doing great things down there. We're doing great things up here. So
you guys are all helping the communities, your own community, and the hurricane victims and things like that. So,
yep, exactly.
You've never had the cops pull you over and like harass you?
No, not really, man. I mean, I've been pulled over one time. I was going 90 miles an hour, and there was the sheriff. Every time, dude, it's always a freaking sheriff that pulls me over, man. Sheriff on me. He's like, "You got any guns on you?" And I'm like looking at him like, "Do you got any guns on you? Like, is that how you just walk up to somebody? Do you got any guns on you? What about you?"
Yeah. You mind if I check your car? Can I check your car?
Yeah. He's like, "Well, you're going 90 miles an hour." I'm like, "No, dude, it's 20 degrees out here now. I'm cold." I think I just got my patches too. I think it was that night. Yeah.
You got pulled over the same night you get your patches.
Yeah. They like to. Yeah. A lot of older guys call me Ricky Racer, man, because I'm always flying on. Yeah, I'll be.
Do you have guys that can't keep up with you?
Nah, no. We all, we move, man.
What about prospects? So you said you had a lot that couldn't cut it. Were there people that really couldn't ride? And
yeah, a few people. It takes a while, for them to be able to get that close to somebody and ride that fast. It's a bit of a thing, but like that's something you got to do. You got to be able to do that. So you got to, you better learn quick.
Yeah, but you being in the front of the pack, you're making all the decisions to where I can't pull out. If there's cars, you got to judge the distance. There's a lot of decisions for you to make, right?
Right. I guess, man. I don't think about it. I just do it. Yeah.
So you said there was a few accidents.
Yeah.
Can you walk me through the situation?
Like the last one, man, we're on a back road. Well, we weren't in the pack. We went to this event. One of my guys, Wicket, was leaving, and by himself, he had to go home and pick up his kids or something, So he was leaving, and the car took a turn, came around a bend on the other side of the road, and so he swerved around it and smacked the damn tree.
Oh, the curve, and the car was in his lane.
Yeah. The car didn't even freaking stop either, man.
Kept going.
Yeah, it's kept on going, man. I got his bike right here behind me. It's all screwed up.
Oh man! And you guys work on all your own bikes and things.
Oh yeah. It's such a cool thing, man. Because like for his bike, like he's not gonna pay for a single part on that bike. Everybody's like, "Oh, I got this for you. I got that for you." He could probably build a whole new one. If he wanted to.
So, and that's what a brotherhood's about.
Oh yeah, man. Absolutely. You always gotta be there for your brothers, man. Like, hey, you hungry? I got you some food. Hey, electric's turned off. Here's some money. Don't worry about paying me back, dog. Like this. Get it together.
You pick up the slack where other people are lacking. This person will help this person, or just keep going.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. That's what it should be about. Like you said, you learn from a lot of bad leadership. I take that and I roll with the punches with it. I'm like, okay, well, this is what it should be. Somewhere along the line that people have lost that. I feel like you got a lot of buddy going on, like stupid craps. So I try to make it better in a way. And all the guys that I brought into this organization, they're all like solid. They're all on the same page. And the biggest thing that sticks out to people is the money thing. Like they're like, your dues are only $20 a month. I'm like, yeah. They're like, well, who's that go to? The guys behind bars. They're like, so no one's getting rich, sitting back getting rich or anything? I'm like, no.
Yeah, I think they have a misconception on what's really going on. Like, there's a guy sitting there up at the top just collecting all this money and
getting rich, Hell no, man. Yeah, we ain't like that.
If there's a guy out there that's maybe thinking about joining a club, what would be your advice to him?
Hang around for a while, see if that's what you really want to do. Hang around for a year, maybe more. Hell, man, like when you're in a hang around period, you're basically treated like a member of the club already. You get to go and do all this crap, with the guys. You're not treated like, like anything. Well, we don't treat our prospects like punks anyway. We treat, because that's going to be a future brother. But you know what I'm saying? Hang around, make sure that that's the right fit for you. And then when you feel like it's the right fit, then you go up and ask, but hey, like, I really like you guys, thinking about starting out with you guys, see where this goes. Yeah. But like our prospects, we don't treat our prospects any different than a full patch member. Like we're not going to be, hey, go wash bikes, hey, go do this. When that's another thing. When I was with the other club, that's how they were. They didn't really mess with me too much. Like there's this one time when I was with them guys, I screwed up and I said, hey, can I get you something? Right? You're supposed to say, hey, can I get you something to drink? Can I get you a cigarette? Can I get you something to eat? I left an open question. We're down at Paducah, Kentucky, and this guy's like, yeah, I want you to go to Rochester, New York and get me a pizza from Murray's Pizzeria. I'm like, damn it, dude. I'm like, how am I going to do this? He gave me like a specific time to be at his house and everything, I'm like, all right, I got you. So, but I was smart, right? So I went back home and I ordered a pizza from Grandma's Pizza and I printed out their label and I glued that bitch on there. And I showed up at his house. I'm like, here you go, bud. So you got to think outside the box sometimes. And he ate that pizza and he was like, man, that was the best pizza I ever had in the world. He's like, that prospect, he's awesome,
Still hot, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty smart, man.
They gotta be slick, man. Like they'll be like, hey, like give me a box of 20s, and I'll be like, okay. So I take a little piece of paper, write 20 on it. And I have like 500 little pieces of paper in there in a shoebox. Here you go, dog.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. So what's in store for the future for your club and for you?
Just grow, man. It's just grow, good solid brotherhood. Don't lose track of it. Don't make it complicated. Like less politics. Keep it simple. Keep it more actually about brotherhood. Let's party together. Let's ride together. Let's have a good time. Like that's that's what it's all about. Let's get back to the community. Like when someone sees me out in public, I don't want them to like run away from me because they think I'm like this crazy criminal. I want someone to come up to me and ask me, hey man, I got nice bike, or I got this type of bike. I got this clapped out iron head. That's breaking down every day. And like I want people to be able to talk to me. I don't want people to fear me.
I think the news really puts a bad rap on the clubs in general.
Yeah, I mean we're no different than anybody else. We just wear the same patch, and it's like a lot of guys that were military guys just missed that brotherhood bond, or even people that were never in the military. They just got something missing in their life,
Yeah, and they want to have structure and brotherhood.
Right.
So if someone's out there, they're listening, they want to donate to you guys' cause, where can they donate?
Right now, we're just sitting out barrels at like the Goodwills and stuff and Walmart and everything. It's not really, I would say, like Twitch is down there. He actually has the actual hub. So I would say to get a hold of him. you know, to donate to him, because we're just doing this around publicly, around my community. So
yeah. Can people reach out to you on TikTok?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hit me up, Kentucky Pancho on KY Pancho.
I'll put a link in the description of this video, and people could check you out.
Yeah, my boy. He's part of the Brothers East. He's out there in Louisville, Kentucky. He wanted me to give him a shout out. You know, his TikTok tag is Louis Villain. That's what it is.
I'll put a link for his in the description too.
He's solid, old powder man. He's a good dude out there, man.
I wish you nothing but success in the future, and I look forward to seeing what you guys got going on.
Absolutely. Take care, brother.
If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, too bad, start your own podcast. Peace. Thanks, man.